Welcome back to Loft Data 1, everyone. My name is Ice, and today we're going to be reviewing Top Gun Maverick. Before we jump in the video, please take a second to like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And if there's anything that you guys would like us to review, give us a comment down below and we'll get to it. A little bit of context on the movie. This movie was released this year on May 27th, 2022, and directed by Joseph Kosinski. His previous notable work being Oblivion and Tron Legacy. This review will contain spoilers, so continue at your own risk. Moving on to the plot, Tom Cruise is back as Maverick. We see Maverick years past the original Top Gun. He's become sort of an outcast in the military, and he still carries a bad rep. Before being kicked out of the service, he is called once again by his longtime friend, Iceman. He is tasked to train the new graduates of Top Gun for a mission that they'll be embarking on. As he goes back to Top Gun, he also rekindles a few past relationships as well. One being his dead best friend's son, Rooster, aka Milesteller, and another being an old flame Penny, aka Jennifer Connelly. Looking at the themes and tones, something I found in the movie was acceptance. This is showcased throughout Maverick as the movie goes on. He begins the movie as a know-it-all renegade, but as the movie progresses, he realizes that he needs to be more than that, and that leads him to accept that he no longer needs to be that person. He takes on a leadership position to help his class become successful during their mission. I thought the acting in this movie was pretty solid. I didn't think anyone turned in a bad performance. My favorite parts of the acting were between Milesteller and Tom Cruise. The two had an interesting dynamic that conflicted at times. Another scene I really enjoyed was the reunion between Val Kilmer and Tom Cruise. It was a heartfelt moment for the original movie fans. The only mediocre parts of the movie were between Penny and Maverick, and even those kept me interested. Onto the soundtrack, anything that has Hans Zimmer behind it is rarely a miss. This movie is an example of that. Despite having a new flair, I'm glad it stayed true to the original. I thought the dialogue in this film was actually pretty good. Nothing cringy or boring. Every time people interacted, I thought it was interesting and it kept me intrigued. Considering the cinematography, this is something that you would expect from an action film. The goal of the film was not to be stylistic, but rather be focused on action sequences. Moving on to production design, editing, and special effects. If you're watching a Tom Cruise movie, you already know it's about to be a bunch of stunts this dude does by himself. They had to get special permissions from the Air Force to be inside the jets, which is pretty cool. All the flying kept my hands sweating and it felt like I was on a roller coaster ride. All the production / training put into the film made me appreciate the movie a lot more. Overall, I thought the acting was great, the action was super fun, and the story was emotionally satisfying. This is definitely one of my favorite movies of this year. If you're looking for a fun action movie, this one is definitely for you. I give this movie an 8.8 out of 10. Thank you for watching my review on Top Gun Maverick. If you enjoyed this content, go ahead and give it a like and subscribe down below. And if there's anything you want us to review, let us know and we'll get to it. If you agree or disagree with me, let me know in the comments. If you're interested in seeing movies I'm currently watching, go ahead and follow me on Letterboxd at IceCold1. My name is Ice, and I'll see you next time.